What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more Arcania the Complete Tale. And off we head. Boom. Yeah, I do believe... Oh no, there's actually a decent amount back I had to do. This is where I remember. Because remember, there's some stuff with some particular ugly fellows down the road.
Halt! Open the gate!
No way, stranger. Nobody enters without the Castellan's permission.
I spoke with Gilthor. I was to bring Doran back from the battlefield. And so I have. He's on his way now.
Oh yes, the Castellan mentioned this. Forgive my being rude. Ever since Lord Gawain was imprisoned, we've been very careful here.
What did you say? Lord Gawain's in prison? The lord of the castle?
Haven't you heard? Orcs kidnapped him.
How did that happen?
You should talk to Welgard the blacksmith. He can tell you the whole story.
Open the gate then.
Of course. Get inside.
We'll talk to the blacksmith after a little bit. I mean, right after we turn this quest in.
Please don't forget about the healing nuts. The wounded here can't wait much longer.
Got some nuts for you. Here, take them.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can prepare more healing salve. Wonderful.
Sure thing.
Can you use this recipe? I found it in the castle.
Alrighty.
What are you looking at, lad?
Are you a blacksmith?
Smart, lad. I'm impressed. Certainly I'm a blacksmith. In fact, the best you'll meet between Stuart and Satareth. For years in the service of the barony of Silverlake and his lordship.
His lordship has some problems, or so I've heard.
By my anvil, lad, you got that right. The orcs snatched and abducted him. It's a bloody disgrace.
But weren't the orcs supposed to be friendly?
We used to think so. For years, the slackers hung around their caves, quiet as mice. Until Erhag came. Erhag and his cronies.
What do you know about Erhag?
Erhag is an orc warrior from Mirtana. He turned up with his gang and wanted to whip the lazy tribe into shape. But our lord wouldn't have any of that. So he bunged Erhag into the Gorge of the Penitents.
The Gorge of the Penitents is some kind of a prison, isn't it?
That is correct, lad. That's where troublemakers end up.
What happened to Erhag?
After a couple of months, Lord Gawain put mercy before justice and had Erhag released. It was a stupid thing to do, as we now know. Erhag should never have left his cage again.
What did Erhag do?
Everything was quiet for a long time. Then our lord was dragged into the battle. As soon as he had left the castle, Erhag turned up at the gates, with his whole gang in tow.
What was it the orcs wanted here?
To capture the castle, lad. What else? By my anvil, we showed them how people from the Silver Lake can fight. Bunch of lousy orcs couldn't dream of capturing our castle.
And how did they capture Gawain then?
Our lord was on his way back from the battlefield. A few men were with him, and all of them were tired and weak. We couldn't do anything. Right before our eyes, Lord Gawain was surrounded and overpowered.
Why does nobody do anything to save the Lord?
Lad, look around. What do you see? Weaklings, wounded, and women. Who'd march out and attack the orcs? Me? I make weapons, but I don't wield them.
Where can I find Gilthor?
The Castellan? In the Citadel. Just go up the stairs.
Alright. Off we go. Is this... corridor? Why does this have to
Oh, my shoulders. What do you want?
What can you tell me about the battle?
War is never beautiful. But what happened in the Valley of Blood? I've never seen anything like that. A disaster. A damned disaster.
How did it turn out to be a disaster?
Lord Hagen's troops were outnumbering us, and we were caught up in a rearguard battle. So far, so good. Not a big deal. But all of a sudden, stones started falling from the sky like huge raindrops, and there was an ice-cold wind, as if Beliar himself had belched from the mountain. Panic and chaos ensued. Everyone ran for their lives.
Who caused the rockfall?
Surely it was the paladins, playing with magic again. Still, their arrow flew in the wrong direction, for their casualties must have been higher than ours.
You mentioned something about magic. Tell me about it.
It was like this. One of the rocks had just shattered my shoulder and knocked me down. Then there was a sudden blow right next to me, and a huge skull crashed on the battlefield. A most hideous face. I staggered to my feet and just ran for it.
What happened to Lord Gawain?
Like I said, chaos reigned on the battlefield. Everyone ran for their lives. I haven't seen our lord since then.
Alrighty. Up we go. There's the Castellan.
It's you. Have you brought Duran back?
I didn't take him by the hand, but I got the standard for him, and he promised to return to the castle.
That's good news. So what was it you wanted to ask me? What can I do to thank you?
I wish to browse the archives in your castle.
Access to the archives is granted solely by Lord Gawain.
Surely you know how to open a door.
Without my lord's permission, my hands are tied.
What now?
You might already have heard that our lord's in an awkward position. The orcs captured him.
Yes, I know, a poor joke.
They overpowered him when he was returning from the battlefield, weak and wounded. We couldn't do anything to prevent it. If you help us free Lord Gawain.
I've heard enough. Where are those orc bastards?
They live in a cave, south from the castle.
Either I return with Gawain, or you'll never see me again.
To pass the bridge to the orcs' territory, you need a password for the watch, which is nothing is as gold as silver honor.
Alright. Now time to get to side quest. And one of them, it's funny when you know the subcontext. And like what the guy was using it for. Not subcontext,
Could you tend
like
to the wounded?
what the thing
How
happened.
can I help?
There's a pond in the wilds beyond Silver Lake where pondweed grows. Should you happen to get near that place, get me a couple of bunches. I have no gold, but I could teach you a thing or two about potions.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes open if I'm around there.
Well, lad, do you like my work?
Yes, I could learn a bit from you.
Have a look around. Do you know how to use a hammer and anvil?
I guess so.
Really? Well, lad, I've got a task for you then. Fetch me my sketchbook, and I'll teach you a few tricks.
I like your offer. Where can I find your book?
South from the castle stands a watchtower. I liked sitting there and working on my drafts. But one day, some lousy orcs came and drove me away. By my anvil, the wretched bunch!
And your book got lost.
That's right, lad. Bring me the book, and I'll teach you higher blacksmith arts.
I'll look for the book.
You do that, lad. Good luck.
Alright. And that is the one that's going to have a little bit of a laugh. Just because of what the orcs have been using the book for. Let's just say it's very much an orc thing to do with stuff written on a... written? Whichever it is. In a book. Well, no, they ain't reading
None
it.
shall pass. Go back.
Nothing is as gold as silver honor.
How do you? Oh well, you may pass, if you're crazy enough.
Crazy enough? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I'd only set out south if I had a small army. It's really dangerous out there.
I'm a small army myself.
Big head.
Alright. Highlight and... Highlight. Oh. Now we are in the land of the orcs. Screw off. I see that bolt in there. Let me have it. Let me have the bolt. It's probably something fell under the mesh. Alright. Now, even though down that way is the way to the pondweed, we're going to wait on that. Because there's a quest that'll send us down that way anyway. The first time, well, not the first time I did this, but the recording session that I had to scrap a bunch of them, I went down there first, then came up here, and then had to go back down, and I was not happy. Zap. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Damn it. Oh, let's look at those. That about turned hairy. Alright, Orc.
What do you want? This is Orc's land. Here, Shurok lives. Be gone!
I'll go away again soon. I'm just looking for a book.
A book? Oh, that. That's a nice thing. Good for dirty deals. Pleasant.
Dirty deals? What kind of dirty deals?
There are clean deals and dirty deals. The human book is good for dirty deals. Pretty smooth.
Clean, dirty, either way is fine, isn't it? Give me the book, or you'll learn about a red deal.
No, Shurok wants book.
Then Shurok will get his ass kicked.
Boom, 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 boom.
What's all this? Take the thing, the book, away with it. Leave me in peace.
Why all the fuss then? Oh, my God, it stinks to high heaven.
Okay, yeah. There's always one in these areas. I'm not going to pick that up yet. I'm going to try to avoid all the collectibles until I actually do the collectible video. And there are some orcs up this way that I want to fight. There they are too. Come on, come on. There we go. Really? Where'd you come from? Hang on, I got a bug to splat. I know, you want to splatter the human. Hey, that's cheating. You weren't supposed to be here yet. Down goes one. Come on, come on. No, you don't. This is just basically clearing out some issues we're going to have later on. Come on. Me and you now, or show the shift shifty. There we go. That'll save us some issues later on. Taking them out now. Yep, I'm literally just collecting every single thing there is. Boom. Now I do want to go ahead and take that one off so I don't accidentally go back towards the castle. Up. Yep. Alright. Let's talk to the orcs.
Halt! Nobody gets inside. Gate closed.
Open the gate. I need to speak with Erhag.
Gate stays closed. Hog inside, you outside. I'm in the middle.
Any idea why I shouldn't hit you in the face?
No, but gate stays closed.
Then I'll open the gate myself.
Gate closed from inside. Footman Derek, open when I say so.
Derek? Footman? What do you mean?
King Erhard gave me footman, Derek. Ogbush calls, Derek hears.
How can I make Derek open the gate?
Be nice to Ogbush. Bring scaboose from Maylog.
Scaboose? Maylog? I don't get any of this.
Ogbush say slow. Scaboose is booze. Maylog is shaman. Maylog make scaboose. Maylog not here. Ogbush without scaboose.
I'll bring you the booze from Maylog and you'll tell Derek to open the gate, right?
You smart. Very smart. You have orc blood.
No, it'd be retarded.
A bit.
Orc blood my ass. Where's Maylog?
Fled. Hiding. South. Look. Behind river. South where north isn't. Understand?
I'll get your scaboose.
You can tell I really do hate orcs. They are my least favorite race in all mythology. And that's saying something, because I've looked at a lot of different mythologies, and they are my least favorite. Like, there's only, like, the only orcs I've ever been able to stand in a mythology are the ones in Elder Scrolls lore. Because those ones, well, yeah, they're still basically primal savages. Oh, they're more refined, and they don't go out and try to rape and kill, and they can actually be smart, and they're honorable. Oh, but like in Middle Earth, in here, in the well, I guess the Gothic lore, because what this was originally called, they're always just majorly stupid. And you meet quite a few who do want to pillage. I don't know about the rape part, but I know they want to pillage. that's time. So, I'm going to end this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.